Good morning and welcome all. I call to order the Design Review Board for December 17, 2024. The first item on our agenda are the minutes of October 15, 2024. Are there any corrections or questions? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Cheryl, thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is a historic district at 4 Lockwood Lane. Is the applicant present? Yes, can you please take the podium? Thank you.
Good morning, Shadow McCaffrey, Due East Planning. Since our last review with you, I've met with the homeowner. He has lowered the post to be 6 foot in line with the existing stockade fence previously approved, and then lower the gate to be 5'6" on the outer edge and swooping in at 4'9". I did meet with the homeowner and we did walk the historic district together, and so do you want me to have him stamped in first?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
No, you could. Yeah.
And so we walked
Thank
the historic district together, and there seems to be 13 pre-existing gates. I believe that they were most likely before the creation of this board for review, since there is not any previous DRB approvals. In walking that, we determined that there's only one driveway gate that's 4 foot or less. And so this is why he is requesting the additional height. And so he would like the board to consider a little bit of extra height, given that the rest of the historic district gates are ranging in between the 5 to 6 foot or greater.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Billy, can you just comment?
Sure.
Good morning, Chairman, members of the board. Billy Hajak for the village. I think this was last discussed by the board in June.
Right.
And at the time, the board was comfortable with the style, the general style of it, the color, the material. And I think the request was to lower it 1 foot.
Okay.
And it looks like now it's down, I don't know, how a couple of inches they changed it, or maybe, I don't know if it's 4 or 5 inches it got lowered.
How much?
I don't know if it's 4, it's hard to tell because it's measured gate to gate. It's not really from the ground. But regardless, the request was to lower the whole gate 1 foot, which would still be higher than 4 feet on the edges and swoop down. I think the idea was to get it lower in the center.
Okay, so what is the distance from the ground to the top of the gate?
I don't know. It's 4'9" gate to gate. I think it's going to be 5'1", 5 foot 1 inch.
And we asked them to make it 4 feet, am I correct?
In the middle?
In the middle, yeah. And then
And does it swoops in the middle? Or,
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
okay.
But they're not lowering it to our recommended measurement of 4 feet, am I correct?
well, the code exempts fences and gates that are picket and style that are 4 feet and less.
Right.
Those are exempt as long as they're picket style and compatible with the historic district.
Yeah.
So anything that deviates from that requires the board's review. So, and if you'd like, I did do a quick summary of the gates that exist on Ocean.
Yes.
I can double check again to see if any have received approval for, higher than 4 feet.
Well, what is your analysis as of today?
My understanding is that there's only one gate that was approved higher than 4 feet. It was 6 feet, and it was close to Main Beach because they wanted it for protection from people pulling in and out. But I think it's even taller than what the board had approved. So
But that's a condominium, I think. That's
I think it is the condominium complex. Yeah. Well, sort of condos. Yeah.
Yeah. The one house condo area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Detached units.
So board, the recommended height is 4 feet, and they want to make it 5 feet 1, so what is your recommendation? What do you want to do?
I mean, it seems like a lot of these pre-existing gates are 4-5 from the grade in the center. So your examples of exclusions are lower than what you're trying to.
Well, also, this homeowner feels that since Lockwood Lane is one of the unique properties in that it's a corner lot in the historic district, the guidelines speak a lot to preserving the openness of the front yards and allowing there to be an interaction between the streetscape and the front facade. And so opening up this area to the 4'6" or lowering it further down would open what they consider their backyard. By code, it is a front yard. And so they were hoping to get that extra height to keep like their shed from being exposed to the
They
street.
don't even put a gate there. I mean, they don't have a gate, right? So if they want protection, they shouldn't have a gate there.
They're going to be extending the driveway to open up, and so it would be completely open if they don't have a gate there.
I don't understand why it is
There's a
having a
hedge
gate.
currently, correct?
There's a hedge currently, but they're extending the driveway, so then it would be completely opened, and so that's why they're requesting the gate.
Because they want it to be more open?
No, because because it's very difficult to navigate Lockwood Lane with like service vehicles. And so they're trying to make another entry. That way they can keep their landscapers off the road and bring them onto the property when they're maintaining their property.
I think that since it's 4 feet, and I think everybody on the board, unless anybody disagrees with me, I think it should be the total height 4 feet. Am I correct? Not 5 foot 1 inch. Okay. Tom, what is your feeling about the 4 foot preferred as opposed to there being 5 foot 1?
Thank you, and good morning, members of the board. Tom Prado. I mean, it's purely aesthetics at this point, and it would be, the purview of your board, really. I don't really have an opinion, I'll say.
Yes.
I think it's, before your board.
Thank you. Members of the board, what are you in favor of?
I think 4 foot would be better.
4 foot, Kristen?
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so the recommendation of the board is that the gate be 4 feet, so just resubmit the drawing with 4 feet being the maximum height, okay, for our next meeting. I'm sorry?
In the center, though, right?
In the center,
center.
yes, in the center.
Okay.
Yes, in the center.
Okay.
So it's going to swoop down to 4 feet, okay? Thank you very much, thank you. And our next item on the agenda is Kumiso at 37 Newtown Lane. Is the applicant present? If so, can you just give us a brief summary of what you'd like to do?
Hello, Toramatoka from Kumiso and Smoky Buns. The idea is to erect a seasonal vestibule in the front doors so we don't freeze people's butts off.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't you have a thermometer as people walk in and measures it?
That's right, yes. We like warmer buns,
Buns off.
not colder buns.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Cuts down
Yeah,
on the grass.
I've looked at the drawings, I don't see any problem with anything, and it is on your own property, so it's not on village property, it's not impeding anything. And Billy, your summary of the two items, okay? So I have no problem with either one of them, members of the board. So, okay, so then for Camiso at 37 Newtown Lane and Smoky Buns at 41 Newtown Lane, do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll
Thank-
second.
Thank you. All in favor? Thank you very much. Are there any other questions before the board or today? Any comments, any questions, any Christmas packing or anything else? Is that okay? Okay, then this concludes our meeting for our agenda for today. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Cheryl, thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you very much. All in favor?
Aye.
Great, and see you after Christmas. Or is it after New Year's also? Anyway, have a wonderful Christmas and a great New Year's and have fun.
Thank you, guys.